Hey, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy Freakeasy Gaming and welcome back to another video. I got an amazing video for you guys here today, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys what I think is one of the best KBAR class setups in Infinite Warfare. Now guys, this KBAR class setup works extremely well in each and every single game mode. Whether you play Team Deathmatch, Hardpoint, Search and Destroy, Uplink, whatever game mode you play, if you use this class setup, it should treat you pretty nice. Now guys, moving right into the guide, the first thing you are going to want to have is obviously the KBAR rifle itself. Now there's a few benefits just to having the KBAR rifle as your rifle. The first benefit being that this gun has an extremely high fire rate, and the higher your fire rate, the faster you can kill enemies. And the second benefit to having this assault rifle is the increased hip fire control or the increased hip fire accuracy. A lot of the times in Call of Duty, when it comes down to close quarters combat situations, sometimes you do not have time to aim down sights. You just have to hip fire, and having increased hip fire control on a weapon with a very fast fire rate works extremely well in close quarters situations where you don't have time to aim and you just have to rely on hip fire. Now guys, moving on to the first attachment you are going to want to have for this gun, that is the Reflex Sight. Now originally I was going to say Iron Sight, however I found the Iron Sight to not be helpful in critical mid-range and long-range situations. I found when I put the red dot sight on the KBAR, I was able to win more of the firefights at the critical mid-range and the critical long-range situations. Now guys, moving on to the second attachment, Quick Draw. Quick Draw is an essential to almost any gun on any class. The reason for that is because Quick Draw allows you to get your sights up faster and aim down your sights faster, and the faster you could aim down your sights, the faster you could get your gun on target. The faster you could get your gun on target, the faster you could kill an enemy. The faster you could kill an enemy, that means odds are you're gonna win that firefight before they kill you. Now guys, moving on to the third attachment for this KBAR class setup, foregrip. And since the KBAR does have an extremely fast fire rate, it's extremely inaccurate without a foregrip. So having a foregrip on this gun is extremely important to make the gun precise and accurate due to the gun's fast fire rate. But the foregrip works amazing on this KBAR, especially including that the gun has a fast fire rate. You're able to keep the shots on target, and since it does have a fast fire rate, you're able to kill targets very easily. Now guys, moving on to the fourth and final attachment for the KBAR, the stock. Now guys, the stock is very important to almost any assault rifle. The reason being is because it allows you to stay aim down sights and move really quickly. Especially in these new Call of Duties where people jump around and move all over the place, it's nice to be able to stay aim down sights and still be able to follow them with your sights and still be able to kill them while aim down your sights. And I know that sounded a little weird because it sounded a little weird to me, but stock's very important because while you're aim down your sights, you can move really quickly, and the faster you can move while aim down your sights, the faster you could kill an enemy if they move around. Now guys, moving on to the secondary weapon. Now you could have any secondary weapon you want. I have the EMC on my secondary weapons because I feel the EMC is just a really good pistol. It's really reliable, it's got great hip fire, it's got decent range, and it's got decent power to it. So that's why I use it, but you could use any secondary weapon you are comfortable with. Now guys, I don't have any lethals or tacticals set up on here, but if you yourself prefer a lethal or tactical, go ahead, take off that secondary weapon and put a lethal or tactical, but I do not suggest doing so. Now guys, moving on to the last part of this class setup guide, the perks. Now guys, perks are extremely important, and here are the perks I have for this class setup. The first perk, Dexterity. Dexterity allows you to switch weapons faster or swap weapons faster, and it allows you to reload faster. And since the KBAR has a high fire rate and a decent magazine size, it almost makes the gun overpowered that you are able to reload it faster with Dexterity. So having Dexterity on the KBAR class setup is essential, just because the gun has a really fast fire rate, but the gun also does have a decent magazine size, so you won't have to reload that often, but when you do reload, you're going to be able to do it quickly and fastly. Now guys, moving on to the second perk I have on here, Tack Resist, because it counters jammer grenades. It counters the stun grenades or blackout grenades. It counters the cryo mines, and it also counters when people hit you with melee and your character slows down. It allows you to not slow down when being hit by melee hits, so you are able to jump away from an enemy if they decide to come whack you up the back or the side or the front. Now guys, moving on to perk 3, Marksman. This is an extremely essential perk to any assault rifle class in my opinion. The reason for it is because this allows you to flinch less when you're getting shot. And the less you flinch while you're getting shot, the more chances you have to win a firefight. So if you're getting shot at and you start shooting at someone, you're gonna flinch a lot less, which would allow you to keep your gun on target just a little bit easier and hopefully be able to win a firefight. Anyways guys, that is what I think one of the best KBAR class setups in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is. Now keep in mind, this is just my opinion, but this class setup does work extremely well. Anyways guys, that's today's video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, drop a like, comment, and subscribe, as it really does help the channel grow. Now guys, keep in mind, I will make other KBAR class setups in the future, so don't think this is the only KBAR class setup video I'm gonna put out. Anyways guys, hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, drop a like, comment, and subscribe, as it really does help the channel grow. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, any video ideas, any ideas on how I can improve my videos, leave them in the comment section down below, and I will try to reply to them or do those things. Even if you guys just comment to say hello, I will try to say hello back. Anyways guys, love each and every single one of you. Hope to see you guys right back here tomorrow, and remember, stay freaky.